Good afternoon, Hattiesburg. Thanks for joining us for this COVID-19 and City News briefing for Friday, March 26th. We'll start with today's numbers. Very encouraging numbers in hospitalizations today. Today, citywide, between Marriott Health Wesley and Forest General, we only have 15 people who are positive for COVID. That's 13 under where we've been for the last 2 weeks. Of those 15, only 3 are in the ICU. But the biggest thing today to report is, as of this morning, Marriott Health Wesley had no COVID-19 positive patients. That's a remarkable accomplishment that we had one of our 2 hospitals had 0 COVID cases, and this is the first time since we've been tracking this in early April that we've had hospitalizations this low, as you can see here. This has been a steady decline since the spike in early January. Certainly the vaccines have helped. We continue to see folks wearing masks, and that's a good sign too, but a great accomplishment for our community today. Statewide, we had 268 new cases and 11 new deaths. We did have 1 new death in Forest County on March 23rd, which brings totals to 143 in Forest County, 84 in Lamar County, and we send our condolences to that family and all of our well wishes to those folks who are struggling with COVID right now in the hospital. New positive cases today, Forest County had 4, Lamar County had 3, and since this began, Forest County has seen 7,460 new total infections. Lamar County has seen 6,034. The 5-day average, both Forest and Lamar counties are now in the single digits when it comes to 5-day average. The thing we're waiting for now is to see how the spring break holiday, spring break week affects that, and of course then the Easter holiday. And so we're hoping folks made good decisions over spring break. We hope folks will still protect each other and do those basic things that we know work during Easter gatherings next weekend. But this 5-day average going into single digits is certainly a positive sign. The inside 14-day number, this is the number of people who have received positive test results in the last 2 weeks. It gives you an idea of how many active cases we could have in our community right now. Forest County's number is down to 107. Lamar County's number is down to 62. And this is also seen a steady decline in both counties since about the middle part of January. Very positive development here. Compared to a week ago, Forest County dropped 50 from inside 14 days from last Friday. Lamar County dropped 24, so down to 169 as a metro area. Hospitalizations 25 to 15, and ICU 9 to 3. Our goals continue to be protecting the vulnerable, preventing the overrun of the healthcare system by slowing the spread and prioritizing public health while allowing the private sector to continue operating. And the 2 things that we want to let you know about this weekend, the most important of which is another free vaccination weekend at C. Roy Community Center. C. Roy Community Center is at 300 East 5th Street. And so many of you and people as I'm out in neighborhoods have asked when the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was going to be available. And for the first time in Hattiesburg, the first wide availability is happening tomorrow morning from 9 to 12. Forest General and Hattiesburg Clinic work with the health department to make 500 total doses available to our residents. And so we encourage, there will be 250 on Saturday, 250 on Sunday. It's from 9 to 12. It's first come, first served, and I'll tell you that we had people lining up as early as 6 and 7 a.m. when we did this back in February. So I encourage you to get there early. The 2 things that are different about the J&J vaccine than Pfizer or Moderna. First of all, it's 1 shot. So a lot of folks have been wanting the 1-shot vaccine. The second thing is this is only approved for those folks who are 18 and older. Pfizer and Moderna, you can have 16 and 17-year-olds take this, but this is 18 and up for the J&J vaccine. But again, help us get people. Supply is not really becoming an issue anymore because there typically are spots open at the convention center or Hattiesburg Clinic or Walmart or even Winn-Dixie. It's important now that we have this supply that we try to get people who haven't gotten their shot yet to get by one of these opportunities and go ahead and get that. That's how we protect each other. So again, free vaccination weekend with the J&J vaccine, Saturday and Sunday from 9 to noon. Also, if you're a veteran, there's a drive-through vaccine opportunity for veterans at the Marriott Health Wesley VA Clinic. It's a collaboration with the VA in Jackson. This one you do have to have an appointment. It's Saturday, tomorrow from 10 to 3 at Marriott Health Wesley's campus, but you do have to have an appointment ahead of time. So you can call 601-362-4471, extension 56100. at 601-362-4471, extension 56100. This is the Moderna vaccine. But you do have to have an appointment before going to this drive-thru event, and this is exclusively for veterans. Also, tomorrow we have our mask and antibacterial wipe giveaway in anticipation of family gatherings for Easter weekend next weekend. And so if you're going to have one of those, or if you need to stock up again, you can go by the Forest County Emergency Operations Center and get those. And if you are disabled or know someone who doesn't have transportation, they can call 544-5911 to arrange delivery. A couple pieces of city news for you today. Today, William Carey University opened up their King Student Center. This is a new student life center where there's a cafe and there's other areas there that just really will enhance the student experience at William Carey University. So we congratulate them and all the people who made this happen, and especially want to congratulate Dr. Tommy King, for whom this building is named. Dr. King has been an absolute visionary for William Carey, has been someone that has provided leadership that has really made William Carey a dynamic force in our region. And so congratulations to William Carey on the opening of this King Student Center. And finally, our act of courage. This morning, we swore in the four newest members of the Hattiesburg Police Department. These four individuals were part of recruit class 38, who have been in the Law Enforcement Academy here in Hattiesburg for the last 17 weeks. Our academy lasts longer than other public safety academies because of the depth and breadth of knowledge we try to instill on our new officers. And so these four have gone through 17 weeks in a very tough season, it being a pandemic. And so we congratulate them and welcome them to the ranks of the Hattiesburg Police Department. As you go into the weekend, remember to wash your hands, take care of yourself, wear a mask if you go out in public, do what is essential. Remember, you're safer at home. Have a great weekend.